become nice with it. We just flowing. I'm starting to hold my own. 24 bottles, I'm in my zone. Starting to feel like rappers is clones. Get your girlfriend, she's attached, I'm on the road. Always calling my phone. Just got a text from her, she's so alone. Put my feelings aside, I'm getting thrown. In the book, just reminiscing on feelings, it's getting old. History's in the making. I'm done with all of y'all faking. Ego, my ego big as a basement. Mixtape dropped, I can tell I'm making a statement. Shawty look like Rihanna. Into the groove, she switch it up to Madonna. Back then, I used it as a reminder. But I ain't sweating it like a sauna. Hardest flow on the record. Suckers want me on records. Living life is a blessing. Probably settle down when I meet a chick off the Essence. Not really my preference. Ray-Bans looking crisp, caught me a Lexus. Sometimes I see you putting the effort. You want me as your man, I'm like, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game. Doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game. Doing my thing, huh? Fourth quarter, I'm going for it. Taking over like Kobe, you know I'm going for it. Couple drinks on the side, I like to drink them slow. Scenery from the beach, that's just the way it go. You know your girl love me, Monday to Sunday. I do it good, but suckers hate me for it like a Monday. All we know is gunplay, so you know that we rolling. I'm dangerous, Larry Bird for the wing, don't leave me open. Black paint with the interior just to match it. Set a goal, don't punt her on it, you better grab it. Flow sharp, yeah, my flow sharp, just like a cactus. It ain't hip hop if you ain't missing the street tactics. Fall back before you get your wig split. Where I'm from, we some gorillas. Pull out banana clips, y'all only here for the moment. No, never lasting. I burn rappers, treat them like toilets, pee on their ashes. Do it better than legends. I do it better than legends.
1 2 1 2.
I see you putting the effort. You want me as your man, I'm like, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. 1 second, y'all. All right. Can y'all can hear me, right? We got the little feedback going on. Okay. All right. Man, it's great to see y'all once again. The family. Shouts out to my brother-in-law, the jokester, the best jokester on the show. What's up, brother-in-law? Shouts out to Miss Marissa. Shout out to Miss Amelia. Shouts out to Miss Leslie. Shouts out to Tasha Baker. Shouts out to Miss Christina. Good to see you guys in the building. Always a pleasure. Brother-in-law said, got my JMJ vibes on tonight. Yeah. Run. Let me see. Shouts out to my baby sister. What's up, Dean? How are you doing? Good to see y'all. Man, it's always a blessing to do something like this and actually have your family come on. So every time I see them come on, I light up. And I light up also from people who I've known since childhood. I light up. You know what I mean? And then people of today, I light up. You know what I'm saying? We need to find out who Tasha Baker is this week. Shouts out to Tasha Baker anyway. It's good to see you. Good to see new names. Shouts out to my brother Nate from upstate. Always a great time to see him as well. My baby sister said hello, everyone. All right. So we're going to get this thing started. We're going to get it started here. Hold on 1 second. All right. Somehow that thing is loud. in my ear this week. Hold on, let me see who this is. Okay. So we're gonna get things started here, and we'll wait for the rest of the crew. Whoever shows up, shows up. Whoever don't. We still gonna have a good show. Where's that I'm looking for right here? Okay. All right. So this week, this is how we're gonna do it. And I'm gonna put up the link early. Actually, I'm gonna put the link up early, but here is the topic tonight. Are you a woman a man can love? Are you a woman that a man can love? That's what we want to know tonight. Right? Okay. Miss Christina calling me Creedy Weedy. Brun-Law saying, hey, Amber. All right. So let me do this here. All right, we're going to quiet that down right there. I don't even know why that's doing that. Oh, I know why. All right. So we got it right this time. All right. So before we kick it off, we're going to actually put up the link as well so we can invite guests on here. 1 second. Getting everything together. All right. The link should be right there. There's the link right there if you guys want to pop on. There's the link to pop on the show because we want to hear what all of you guys have to say. All of you guys have to say about this. Now, let's get this thing started. Hold on here. All right. Now, what kind of woman men can love? And are you the type of woman that a man can love? Hello, Miss Leslie. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm there in reference to, are you a woman that a man can love? All right. Now, do you consider yourself that, Miss Leslie?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
What attributes or features or and I'm not talking about like, I'm just talking about like features from right now. We're talking about the mental and the heart, right?
Right.
What do you have to offer a man for him to love? Uh-oh, we got Miss Christina in the building. What's up, Miss Christina? How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Now, we got Miss Tasha Baker going in hot. She said, okay. Oh, no, that was Miss Christina. But Tasha Baker said, are you a man who can love a woman? I knew that was going to happen. I knew the defense mechanisms was going to be up tonight strong, right? And that's okay. That is very okay because that's a legit question as well. We answering the questions. We're asking the question and answering the questions from both sides of the fence. Shouts out to my big sister in the building. Hey, big sis. She says, hey, Bird. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Christina. So, it is wonderful seeing you guys. And we got brother-in-law said, Miss Leslie, pop on looking like serial killer every dang time. Stop.
What?
And then, and no, I said, talking about your calmness, like your game face.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and Leslie in the building. And, okay. All right. Now, so what if you can give me, I'm gonna say five things about yourself that a man could love. And well, that you have to offer a man to say.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think my loyalty, my kindness, at this age I have experience, and No, it's harder than I thought. Come up with 5 things.
Yeah, it is a complicated question, and we
Yeah.
would think we can just rip it off the top, but it is kind of complicated. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, it kind of depends on what each person is looking for, because not everybody's looking for the same thing.
Very true. Very true.
So,
Now, how about you, Miss Christina? Are you the type of woman that can offer things that a man could love about you?
I hope so.
Okay, but you know what? We gotta have confidence in this thing, right? We gotta have confidence. So that being said, what do you know about yourself that a man could love? And shouts out to Tiff Trey in the building. Thank you, Tiff Trey, for popping on. We really appreciate you on a weekly.
I really think I'm funny. A lot of guys say I'm funny. So
Say you funny.
yeah.
You know what? That is a good thing about a person, that on both sides that's really good to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can literally have fun together. You don't want like a grump, or you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes we can be, like a solid, just kind of numb person at sometimes, but then make sure you have that funny bone with you. You know what I mean? So you guys can enjoy one another. Brother-in-law said, hold it, Creep. Hold it. Where's the mental health check? All right. We will get into that. I was trying to leave it for Sweet Mama G, but she's Sweet Mama late if she even Sweet Mama show up. You see what I'm saying? So, but right now I was trying to leave it to her, but we're going to do that. And Miss Tasha Baker is on fire. Says she has her heart to offer, which is a plus. She also says her time, which is a plus, and honesty, which is a plus. So, and then also compassion. Okay. So now, before we move any further,
can I say one
let's
thing?
do the mental health check. Huh?
Leslie
I
wanted
was
to
gonna say, support, I think, I would be very
Support.
supportive.
Yes, support is definitely important. Support is important because even though the man usually has strong features about himself, you know what I mean, mentally and physically, he still appreciates his woman backing him up or having his
Right.
back. You know what I'm saying? That is a key. And I hope a lot of women start to look at that as key. I hear women sometimes that say things that surprise me, I may hear. And a lot of times we always hear, just a lot of times, women may be bashing men. They bash men. But sometimes you'll hear women not bash men and say things like, if they have that man in their space, what they'll do for him. And that's refreshing to hear from women. Females don't do that. Females still got the clubs and all the play games and everything on their mind. But when you hear women talk, you can appreciate when women talk.
Would softness be one?
Yes, of course. That will fall under being feminine.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And a lot of women don't know that softness or the femininity is actually attractive, especially to a masculine man. No masculine man want no masculine woman. No tough woman. I mean, she could be tough. She could be tough, but hold on. Smart.
Hi, Sweet Mama G.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
I was gonna say you can be athletic and those things too.
Hold on. We having a
still
staring contest real quick. Hold on.
What?
Her over there on the far end. No, but go ahead. That you was going to say something. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you can be feminine and tomboy, but you can still be. I mean, you can be athletic and a tomboy and things like that, and you can still be feminine.
That's true. I've seen that before. It's kind of awkward, but you know,
it's not awkward.
It's still. It is because 1 minute she's tough, and then the next minute she's feminine. But I've seen it. It's nothing wrong with it. It's a little awkward to me.
That kind of describes me.
Okay. Well, I can see that, cuz. I can see that. I can see that. Shout out to Yummy Gummy in the building. Says, evening, everyone. Fly Hat Creek. Thank you. Hi, sweet Mama G. Nate from Upstate in the building. What's going on? Nate from Upstate said it depends on who the woman, if she's coming with the peace and the harmony, she's good with me. And those are two kind of major things about a woman that a man would really appreciate and that a man's looking for. Because if you find a woman bringing peace, she's golden. If you find a woman that's in harmony with you, that's another golden nugget. You know what I'm saying? Where she can vibe with you already on what you do, and she likes what you're doing. And then, you know, of course, us as men, when you showing men that you can roll with them and everything, and then you support them in what they do, they're gonna want to support you in what you do. You know what I'm saying? So you said
sometimes.
Well, name
Especially
for instance.
Sometimes those men who want women just to be home and just be housewives, they may not support extra things that they want to do that's going to take them outside the home.
You saying that the husband may not support what they're going to do that's going to take them out of the home?
The woman, like if the woman said, "Oh, I want to join a sorority," which is a lot of time-consuming things. You know, he may not want her out of the house, you know, doing social club activities and things like that.
Big sis said, "Hey, cuz." Oh, you already read that. Hey, cuz. Hey, Yummy Gummy. So let me ask you this.
Can you ask that? Then we'll do the mental health check. Brother-in-law said he needs his mental health check on.
Yeah. No, let's go do that now, and then we'll get back to what we were talking about. If my 51-year-old brain remember.
So I say
brother-in-law said, "Wake up, sweet Mama G."
I'm trying.
Tasha Baker said, "Caring and understanding." Man, she's hitting it. She's hitting it, actually. All right. Can't even knock Miss Tasha Baker. She sounds like somebody that we know.
Could be.
Because she got skilled. What's up, Shimmy? What's going on? Okay. So go ahead, cuz. Go ahead with the mental health check.
That 51-year-old man. Thank you all for coming in for a conversation with everybody. Today is August 23rd, 2024, and we want to do a mental health check with you, say how you're feeling from 1 through 5. Let us know your numbers and tell us why you are that particular number. So, Marissa, you say you are number 5. Can you tell us why you're 5 tonight? So, panelists, Miss Christina, how are you feeling this evening?
I would say 4.5. I got really good grades in my classes.
Oh, that is so wonderful, Pumpkin. That's so good to hear. That's always
good job, Miss Christina.
A plus. All
I
right,
got
Miss.
an A in my psychology class.
Oh, now you're gonna try to analyze folk. All right, good. Brother-in-law, okay. Miss Tasha Baker says she a 5 because she's blessed. Wow, amen. Brother-in-law 5. The last bird is out of the MF and nest. Most into college. Moved into college. All right. Spend that money, that scholarship money. Miss Marissa, I'm blessed to see my oldest daughter. All right, amen. Welcome. You guys are so beautiful. Hey, Amber. Speak to Amber, Creep. Hey, Amber.
No, I did. She was on here earlier. That baby sis. You know what I mean? She was on here earlier.
She's a 5 as
Uh,
well. Miss
Yep.
Leslie, how you feeling tonight?
About a 4. 'Cause I'm
Oh,
well,
Why you a
It's
4,
like-
Miss Leslie?
no.
I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
having a hard time with this new medication. So,
Okay.
God,
Um,
was that
Brother-
Shimmy? Are you coughing?
who,
Shimmy,
me?
you all right?
I
Oh,
was laughing.
Just like a patient. I was like, hold up. What's
No,
going on?
I wasn't pulling a Nate. I wasn't pulling a Nate.
Oh my God. I didn't know what was
Oh.
going on. 911. How you feeling, Shimmy?
brother,
You all right? Well, give me a number. Give me a finger sign, not the middle one.
mm,
A 10, 15, 20. Okay. All right. How you feeling? You look
who,
like
me?
you about to hit the club after the show, real quick.
How I'm feeling? I feel great.
You quit,
'Cause
aren't you?
I really, yeah. But
Okay.
I hear what you say. I feel great. Actually. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm, I've been so busy, but
We see.
busy sometimes is a gift for me.
We see that you've been busy.
Oh, hey, all right. So I'm a 5, by the way. And then if I wasn't a 5 before this show, I'm a 5 now because it's great seeing everybody each week coming on to support and to let it out. What we and being a part of the show of what we need to talk about here. So
Okay.
that makes me a 5. And it's good to see my baby sis a 5. And it's good to see everybody else a 5. Tiff Trey said she's a 5 because she was able to book me a hotel just to get away.
All right. Sometimes you need that
Yes.
in your life.
Yep,
Sometimes you need
definitely
it.
do.
how are you, sweet Mama G?
Yep.
I'm a be a 5. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm a 5. Trying to keep myself from not getting sick.
Wow. Oh, you talking about from school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Be careful out here. It's cooties out here.
Yeah. Now, brother-in-law said he's clean shaved tonight. Sweet Mama G on here. Wednesday looking like he robbed a few people. That's all right.
Lord.
Maybe that's what I was busy doing.
Oh gosh.
All right. So what I was asking, because with my 51-year-old mind, was that you was talking about some men don't support. I remembered, don't support the women if they're a wife working outside of the house.
Not only just working or doing social things.
Like social things like what?
Like I said, I gave an example like join a sorority. Let's say they want to join a book club or go on a girls trip or even having friends. You'd be surprised how some people are territorial once their significant other becomes in their life. They don't want to, them to do too much. Had too many friends around or people around.
Is it a problem with that though?
It depends on what the other person wants. It may be a problem. He may not want it. Now, if he's going to be a tyrant about him, yes, that's a problem. Because, if he does the same thing, but you got to give and take. You don't have to. It's however you all run your relationship. Let me say that. But how you go in a relationship is how it's going to end.
Okay. Brother-in-law said, I support the Mrs. with all that she does.
That's good because some men don't.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
I've seen somewhere, let's say the woman wanted to go back to school or something. Or even like, self-improvement. I've seen some women that want to improve how they look, maybe lose some weight, and the men was dead set against it. It just depends on people. Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Said that's called controlling. I got a problem with that
Why, Creed?
because a lot of people, y'all don't know what their situation, their deal was in that home. And what if she was your homegirl in college or high school, and then y'all bumped into each other again? She's married and everything. And her and her husband had a situation where they said, you know what, we're not even going to be hanging out and doing all that stuff, whatever. And so, but y'all wanted to hang out. But she made, a promise with her husband, and he made a promise with her that they wasn't going to do that. But then now, the crew that she used to hang with, Hot Girl Summer Weekend, come on, girl, come on. No, my husband won't like that. He controlling. That's not controlling. That's an agreement amongst that couple.
But to never go out and socialize, it don't have to be a hot girl time. It could just be dinner. It could be it could be something, but not hot girl. Everything is not hot girl because most of us ain't hot. We menopause hot now, but
right,
it could just be going out, or even people coming over to your home and entertain.
Well, I mean, I see where you're going at with it, cuz.
What about
Go
like game night or something like that?
You said, what about what kind of night?
I'm gonna give you an example, Miss Leslie. My husband ain't like nobody come over house, even his own relatives. Seriously.
Who?
My ex-husband. He didn't like his own relatives to come over.
Yeah.
You got some people like that. That was crazy. Even his own mother, I would have to entertain her. He was just a non he didn't socialize. He was like socially awkward. I'm like joking, I'm fun. He just like sitting there like the Grinch. You like, oh Lord. So
Miss Tasha Baker said some women like their men.
I guess probably supposed to be controlling. I don't know who the hell that is.
But he could be assertive, like I was explaining to my cousin. He could be a lot of different things. If y'all can't live that life, don't dabble with it. Because when you get with a man and you marry a man, you're marrying that man and have to live under his laws.
Ooh.
What about the woman's laws?
Women don't have
what
no
about
laws.
them? Yeah, I mean, seriously.
You didn't know that, Miss Leslie?
Wait a minute. You're the king, and like the man's the king and the woman's the queen. So
you living on a king's palace. She don't have no rules.
Bruh.
This is what I'm saying. He is the head of the household.
Ooh,
you guys, I'm talking about women, will put here as helpmates. Not help leaders, not help hot girl summers, help mates, right? Men want y'all to have fun. We do. We want to support a lot of things that y'all do. But there roles and rules.
Roles and rules.
And they have to be followed. Guess what? Every day a man wakes up, especially a black man, when he steps out the door, guess what? It's rules and laws and roles. All of that. We follow them. We don't complain about them. Go ahead.
There are rules for everyone. We all have rules we have to follow.
Right. So understand, like women need to understand what their role is, just as well as men do. So Miss Tasha say it's one leader. Can you explain what you mean by that? One leader, Miss Tasha, please. Miss Marissa said, hey, Shimmy, relatives to come over. And then brother-in-law said, I don't like my relatives to come over.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Go, you was going to say something, Shimmy?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you was raising your hand. I want to hear what Miss Tasha said. It's one leader. So that, I mean, honestly, if people understood their roles better, marriages will work out better. And then you won't need the outside law in your business with your marriage. And if y'all think about it, that's the reason why a lot of men right now don't even want to get married, because the outside laws had turned their stomachs. And then a lot of women started abusing the system. But they were given the privilege to abuse the system.
Privilege.
Yeah, the privilege. Yes, they were given the privilege to abuse the system through feminism.
No.
Oh, okay.
You got all these women in these courthouses writing these laws, enforcing the laws. Have y'all ever saw like a guy that and I see him all the time, and I talk about him all the time when they come in the store and they come in there. I could even talk to him. I could have been talking to him 3 or 4 days, and they about to come get this bike, and they can actually come to the store about to get this bike, only to turn around and say, "I gotta talk to the boss." But that's how judges sometimes are. They gotta talk to the boss, because sometimes feminism is over them. That's y'all seeing how sometimes when the LGBT 1, 2, 3, all the other letters and all that, sometimes when they do something or say something, they mean it, and it happens. It goes down. You see what I'm saying? And that was no disrespect to them, but I'm just saying they make it go. Or just like a person of a different religion or ethnic background, sometimes you say something and you disappear. You get blackballed and everything else. So that happens to us normal people too. Us normal men, especially with and you know, shouts out. Miss Amelia wants you to tell me something. You know, I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. So I'm just telling you that's just how it is. But every woman is not like that. These are women that make other women look bad. But then a real good woman stands out over all of that. A woman that knows her role and living in it and just and doing it, she shines. She shines.
You're not going to want a woman that's not strong, though, because there are times when the man can't be the leader and the woman has to step in and be the leader. If something happens,
Well, get rid of the bozo. Get rid of the bozo. Get rid of the bozo.
Oh God.
I'm talking about, like, let's say you had cancer. I mean, the woman has to step up and be
That's different.
strong, and yeah,
That's
I'm
different.
just saying.
I'm talking about the guy that's in there. Ain't nothing wrong with his hands, feet, his mind.
Oh well, that when you put the mind in there, that brings down the leadership roles tremendously. Because there's a lot of men whose mind is not there.
And cause I agree with you 1,000%.
There's a lot of they're using this word on the internet, zesty men. I'm not necessarily using it as homophobe, but like you can kind of chomp them down if you're a strong woman, especially, you know, some of us are a little stronger than others. You can chomp them down real quick. Their self-esteem, a lot of men.
Would that be the same as metrosexuals?
No. Meaning like just a regular dude, but like his self-esteem is just like he's soft. Oh, I'm not outdoorsy. I'm not this. I'm not that. You be like, oh, you really not? Okay, when you booking my trip, when you doing this, when you doing that, you be surprised. Especially as the older they get, older that 50 line, that little, because I don't want to say they desperate for some type of good woman to take care of them because they're getting old and sickly, but you be surprised.
So
now,
question.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So, like, let's say I've been out all day, you know, doing whatever, working out, are shopping or whatever, and I come home and you get home right after me and you're like, where's dinner?
Yeah,
Like,
where is it? When you took your
that,
tail to go shopping and go hang out, you should have picked me up something, or you should have did it before you went out. But my food better be ready. I better have something to eat. I'm out here making this money for this household. You better have my food. I don't care how you get it done. You better microwave some Salisbury steak real quick, but you better have that
yeah.
food done.
Let me ask you,
I
cuz.
love Salisbury
Is
steak.
it
I love
is
Salisbury
it
steak.
You be Sammy.
that's
He's
old
I
on
school
love
right
it.
there. I
no
ain't had
Put it in
it
the
since I was a
microwave.
kid. But cuz, is something wrong with that?
I'm gonna say this: if you're gonna do those things, plan accordingly. If you know you're not gonna be there when that man get home and don't have food, you let him know in advance because maybe he had to pick something up. Don't let him come on. He don't have a decision either way. No food, and you ain't tell him. Yeah, you gonna get your head.
That's my cuz right there. That's my cuz. That's my cuz.
I
See,
always
she
make
hard
sure
headed.
I prepared. Shut up, creep.
My
You don't
cousin
mind
hard headed, but
that.
she be righteous a lot of times. She know where her role is. I'm gonna give you that, cuz.
What is your role, sweet on
My sweet mama,
She was just
just
telling
be
you.
me. But
She
even
understands.
like if I'm not married and I have a dude, we're gonna just call him dude. I make sure that I'm like, hey, I'm going to the seafood spot later on, whatever. What you want? I'll make sure you got his dad's ready for to go. So you come wherever we take a shower, whatever you relax, you got your food. You can't operate on an empty stomach and an empty mind because that's going to operation of anger. When we get hungry, we get hungry and angry. After they've been gone all day, you better have something plain. I don't care if it's DoorDash and the food, but it better be plain. Don't go out telling no food. I was dating a guy in Atlanta. I would cook. I would come down and cook because I don't live in Atlanta, and I would just have stuff and just put it in the freezer. So he would pull it out or whatever. When he ready to eat something specialty that I cook, I have certain specialty things that I make. But you can't come there and don't cook or whatever. So listen.
Let me ask you this, Ms.
my
Leslie.
labor too. Man, okay.
What my cousin was just saying, do you have a problem with that?
No, not at all.
How about you, Miss Christina?
No.
Okay. So
However,
I think a lot of times.
What's the however, Miss Leslie? Look, even Shimmy looked up.
well, okay, so if a woman did like Sweet Mama G said, and make some food and put it in the freezer, are you going to be okay with getting out of the freezer and
No.
microwave?
I said he lived in Georgia. I didn't live in Georgia. And something I make special, so later on down the road, or 3 weeks now, he can pull it back out because it's something special. I make certain dishes that are special to like when I do family hours or whatever. So certain things I cook specially, or when I come to visit, I make sure I'm going to the restaurant depot. I'm making them big meals. He's big dude, big meals. There's multiple things. So to make sure he's comfortable, or I say, hey, let's go to Stone Mountain to the bakery. I know it's your favorite, yada, yada, yada. And then I treat it, pull out my car. I don't ask something to pull his car. Pull out my car. I don't mind doing it. Or, hey, let's go to my favorite restaurant. I ain't going to tell you what it is because all y'all be at my restaurant in Georgia. Hey, I'll pay today or whatever. So it just depends on the times.
I think I have a little bit of a problem because my own personal experience with my husband, he got mad at me sometimes if I didn't have his eggs cooked right, and he threw a plate at me one time because he got mad. See, I'm just like, sometimes you build up walls and you have like little things that have happened to you that makes you kind of bitter a little bit.
So you bitter for the next man because of him throwing a plate at you?
No. It's just, it's hard to explain.
Girl, listen, I've been through the gamut with the Satan that I decided to marry. I chose Satan, and that's who I married. I've been through the gamut, but that doesn't stop me from being good to the next man I'm involved with. Because I'll even say, hey, where you at or whatever, I'm going to drop you off lunch, dinner, whatever going on. Or I went to a particular place, I picked up your favorite cookie. It's the small things that they think of that you think about doing that could be big to somebody. So I don't treat any of my men's off of how I was treated in other, poor relationships.
Right.
That relationship can be thought of, and when you're dealing with the next man or woman or whatever.
I want to send a shout out to Master Self Love Inside,
Goldie.
aka Goldie. Make sure y'all go to her channel and also subscribe to her channel. So if y'all can go do that, definitely. I like to support everybody who support me and who support us. So Master Self Love Inside, that's the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go and support the YouTube channel. And she said, don't be calling my husband no bozo. I didn't call your husband a bozo. Miss Goldie. Also, Tasha Baker said, this was when I asked her who was the leader. She says only one leader. She said it can't be two leaders in a relationship. One person needs to lead the relationship and other person to follow. It can't be two captains on the ship.
Amen.
You're right, Miss Tasha Baker. You hit it on the head.
So your wife is the co-captain, right?
Y'all just got to have
a title. Gotta have some
How come she
authority.
can't be in the damn? I mean, in the what they call it where they cook the food?
The galley.
Yeah. Now, Tasha Baker also said there's no democracy in marriage. Your husband is your leader and your captain.
Amen.
She going in. She got flavor. Whoever she is, you got flavor, Tasha Baker. My baby sister said
you want to be the advisor to. You want to have an advisory position that you have some say in your relationship.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm just asking a question. Because you
course
said
I wanna have
co-captain,
some
so you want to be a
say.
part of the advisory committee.
Yeah.
That means you
It's
should
about-
stay single.
It's about communication. Well, maybe so. I don't know.
Oh, he can. You can say all you want, but he's still gonna lead how he gonna lead. You know what I'm saying? So if you want
Now-
that, you gotta stay single, be the captain of your own ship.
my baby sister said my husband does not know how to cook,
Okay.
and that's how it's supposed to be.
Care of. He ain't look like he missed no meals.
If a man cooking, that's because he wants to and he like. Because there's a lot of guys that like culinary arts and stuff like that. I like to cook. You know what I mean? But
Hey, it's sexy
she
when
hit
a
it
guy
dead
cooks.
on. Why is he cooking? Because that's her role. That's her role.
And especially, I
You know
ain't
what
got
I'm
no more macaroni and cheese, Amber. I
Right.
ain't got no macaroni and cheese dropped there at my mom in them house. I'm looking for my
Shout out
macaroni and
to-
cheese.
My brother Michael Mass in the building. Good to see you, family. Mr. Miller said, love to cook for my man.
Go
See?
ahead, girl. And cooks it naked. Cook it naked. That's even better.
I like to cook,
Right.
and I definitely would cook naked. I mean, I'm just saying. Why is it so quiet?
No, I mean, we was listening to you.
No,
So-
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you saying you'll do what you have to do to make sure that smile is on your man's face. If that's what's
Of
gonna make him
course.
smile, bacon and cheese, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or
What if he loses appetite?
you know what I'm saying? If that's what he
Why
like,
would he lose
if
his
he wants
appetite, Shimmy?
You never know.
no, no, it's a reason that he's with her because he likes, what he hears, what he sees, and everything else. So that's the case in that. But if he could be a feet man, a bun man, a nipple man, or whatever, give it to him. Give it to him.
Knock
You know
my
what I'm
7
saying?
year with it.
Hey, it said thank you, Bird. No problem, Goldie. You're welcome. Miss Marissa said, hold on. My bad. Oh, her man loves to cook. Miss Amelia said, "Keep of my own,
She
man
the
of my
captain of her
own."
own ship.
Okay,
She's a
okay,
captain.
all right. Yeah, I'm slow. I'm slow. I'm slow.
There's a little
Um,
cat.
so, but yeah, that's really part of what this show is about too. Understand what your man like to do. Understand what your man likes, and I'm talking about likes to do, likes to eat, likes to smell, because it's nice when if y'all find out, you know, his favorite perfume that he likes you to
Cologne.
wear.
Yeah, his favorite cologne.
You see what I'm saying? All of that.
I like what
All of that.
Tasha Baker just said.
Okay. Can a man really love a woman the way women love them?
More.
I'm gonna say it's a different love, a different type of love, and you say more, Shemi. Share with us why you said more. Why the man will love her more.
Men will kill for women. Yeah, men will rob and steal and kill for women. It's a whole different type of passion when it comes to a man love for a woman. I've seen guys, why you looking at my woman? I've seen guys like y'all say be so controlling where she can't go nowhere, she can't have company. I haven't been around many of those guys, luckily, because I would be scared too. But when a man loves a woman, he might not show it every day, but trust and believe me, I don't want to test him. And definitely when he in love. Oh no, you better stay away to the coast is clear until you get an invite over. Because when a man loves a woman, it's real serious. It's way more serious than a woman loves a man. Woman can love a man from look at first sight when she first lays eyes on him. Men, when they get that, they feel that magic, and they feel that they invest that time in a woman and a little bit of money here and there, and they take her seriously and they cater to her. They do as much as they can. They don't bother her, get on her nerves. That's love.
Do you think it's love, or it's the woman that he knows is exactly what he wants, and he don't want nobody to come and take her? Not necessarily love, but I found the perfect mold of a woman from 1950 for Crete to do all those traditional things. Do you think it's love?
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
Okay, you're asking me, do I think it's love?
Do you think it's love, or it's just it's not controlling, but it's protecting.
Let's because that controlling thing. Let me let y'all ladies know. I rarely know guys that want to be all that micromanaging, controlling, following you, got a GPS on you. Guys really don't have time for that. If guys are doing that, controlling, micromanaging, following you with GPS, he's been given a reason to do that. He's been, something has a premonition, something has alarmed him to go that far with that controlling, and you can't be around other men. Because most guys, they already know, if I like her, somebody else gonna like her. If I think she fine, somebody else gonna think she fine. So most guys already know that. So that controlling part is like, that's a whole different world for me. But when a man loves a woman, it's for real. It's for real.
Let me ask you and Creed a question, and any of the gentlemen in the comments. I saw it was another podcast, and this young lady says a man would rather for a woman to respect him more than love him. What do y'all think about that comment?
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
I'll take the respect.
Yeah,
she ain't got to cook. She ain't got to cook. She ain't got to cook naked, because that may spoil my appetite. I don't care how fine she is. I can cook myself. Give me the back rub. I need the foot rub, the scalp rub. I need a deep tissue massage. I can put on 2 hot dogs myself with chili and dice up some onions.
I
Give me
want
the
to.
massage.
So respect.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
Respect.
No Diddy. 2 hot dogs shimmy together.
Yeah, toast the bun. Toast the bun.
Okay. All right. Okay. My big sister said Bird. And y'all gotta remember they call me Bird. That's that childhood name, Bird. But Bird, have you been watching The Handmaid's Tale and lost your mind? No, I ain't lose my mind, big sis. I ain't lose my mind. I'm just being straight up. What Tasha Baker said. Tasha Baker said, "We will ride and die for even y'all don't appreciate it or deserve it." Some men don't. Some men don't appreciate it. Some men don't deserve it. But you get the right man, he's gonna be right there with you, big time.
Can
Now-
I say something?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Oh no, go ahead.
Why can't we just make dating resumes a thing?
Okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't you kick it off? Why don't you put up your dating resume on the next show?
Okay.
Seriously.
So what should be on this dating resume, Miss Christina?
Like your likes, your dislikes, your hobbies, stuff like that.
What about health conditions?
That would be important too.
Okay.
Hey, sweet mama, I know something bigger than respect to more men than I know something that's more important than respect or love.
What is a shimmy?
Loyalty.
I hear that.
Because I mean, don't we just get tired of telling people our favorite color over and over and over and over again? It just gets tiresome.
Well, what you start doing is just start being nasty or uncreative. You'll weed out people either got a sense of humor or something that's so stuffy. Tell them you like sneaky black or sneaky salmon or dark black or PUSSY pink. See what they say.
Check this out. Yummy Gummy said, "I could testify that when a man loves a woman, you may not see it every day, but when you do see it, the passion is there." Miss Marissa said, "Where are you from, Tasha?" And Miss Amelia said, "Ditto, shimmy." Miss Tasha also said, "We will ride." Oh yeah, I read that one. Hold on 1 sec. And then Yummy Gummy also said, "Those dating is an interview process to begin with. So why do you need a resume?"
When you
All
say resume, you just want to have a list of questions or things you should ask to see if you're compatible with that guy. Basically, Miss Christina.
Yes.
What do you all think some good questions are? And you all can go into the chat as well and let us know what are some good questions. Maybe Sweet Mama should ask her next next man.
You was right. And she wasn't saying his name was Victor or nothing. Nope. She meant victim. Okay.
What's some good questions you should ask besides, what you like to eat, where you from, where you at, what you got on today, the little naked questions. What are some viable questions you should be asking when you are getting to know someone to see if you even want to pursue them a little further and maybe intensify the interview process, as Yummy say, or you might want to friend zone them, as Shimmy say.
What are your hobbies?
So what if I say I like S&M? I like going to different social private events. Y'all know what that is, right?
Yeah, those are not
Yeah,
hobbies. Yeah.
Depending on who it is, it could be.
Mm.
You're right.
Listen,
What about goals? Like your goals that you have?
like what kind of goals? Health goals, sex goals. What
Um,
kind of goals?
like financial goals, stuff like that.
See, this is my problem, and I know my cousin gonna say, I don't let people know my money. You don't need to know my money, especially not. It's gonna be a good while till you know my money. Maybe I never know my money. Sometimes I don't even tell jokers what type. I beat around what my profession is because some people assume when they think about your profession how much money you have, not knowing how high that $4 a gallon because the kind of car I have or where yeah. So I kind of be careful because they could be fishing for a sugar mama, and you know what I mean. So you got to kind of be careful with getting into finance. Oh, what's your credit score? They be like, oh, your credit. Oh, you work it. Oh, then they calculate. Okay, let me guess. She gonna be a sucker. You know, so you got to be careful with some things that you put out.
I didn't say I wanted to know their financial information, just their financial goals. Like, are you going to put money in
No,
stock?
Miss Christina, they want to know your financial
Yours. That's what I say.
information.
Yours. They'll flip it on you. You may say something. They'll be like, you know, I'm trying to get myself. I'm cleaning up my credit, which means they've had divorce and somebody took their money, owed child support, like $100,000. They on the little miss a payment, miss your license, little thing. You got to be very careful when you talk to finances, especially in the very beginning. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't ask me about my money. No, ma'am. No.
Yeah, and what you do is here's a clue. If he asks you, "Do you have Credit Karma on your phone?" I'm joking.
That's what I say.
Anyway,
Say,
you got the
money
Credit
take up that list.
Karma app.
But you can ask,
You
you
trying to
know,
find out your credit score.
so pick a topic area, like what are some of your goals? But it's not for you to come out and say, what's your goals? I'm like, well, this is a dumbass question. Somebody asked me that just off the blue. I'd be like, what goals? What you talking about? Like in 5 years, where I want to be in my life? You talking about personal, professional? Do I want to live with 2 men as my ultimate goal? What you talking about? So you got to be specific because you listen.
That sounds like a good goal to have.
Listen, I've been trying to do that for the last 20 years, girl. I ain't got the 2 right men. We can all have a house. Everybody got their own room and pay these bills. Listen, that's been a goal for a long time. But I can't get the 2 men I want.
So
What about your
I
past
wanna hit-
dating history?
See now, Miss Leslie, I like that question, but you know, people lie because I lie too. I ain't supposed to say the
Well,
summer of 09 I was a hot girl. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, because
Don't put
people
your
lie about
body
that.
count on there. Do not put your body count on there.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And don't start off with the freaky questions like, oh, because then they'll go into like, what kind of position, what things you like to. So leave that. If you ain't ready for that, leave the question alone. Certain things.
Right.
What you need to
Yeah.
do is start hearing about, let them talk more than you talk. You shut up and listen. You know.
Nah, cuz no. That's what us men supposed to do.
No.
We supposed to listen to
But
y'all.
let me tell you, it's a
Don't
lot
be
of
putting them
chatty,
on game. No, I'm messing with you.
it's a lot of chatty Cathy men, meaning a lot of men that just
It
talk.
is.
You can ask something
is.
simple and they didn't talk. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, you get a deck, but oh, okay, your kids, your child not working, they live in the house, they 23. Okay, you was married how many? Oh, okay. How did that work out? Y'all still friends? So you listen to them, and then you gave the questions because they so intensive. They feel like they opening up to you that you find out more evidently. Yeah, he friend zoning because no, you know certain things you start to hear, but you got to do it real subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Miss Amelia, they were, I'm assuming, still answering some of the things that now, but this was really about the women having these special features or whatever, or traits or whatever about them, but y'all are turning it on men, which is fine. I mean, we open it. I don't like how you were just smiling a little bit too hard, because
Well, we
y'all, you
kind of
like when
flipped
y'all
it
turn
because,
stuff.
but this will turn and tell you what type of woman you're looking for. Are you looking for a woman that's still trying to play and not be on that grown woman, or you gonna get a woman that's on her grown woman game? So it depends on the questions that you ask will determine is he for a reason or somebody for a season or this is long term. Because everybody you talk to or you try to get to know ain't always gonna be an ideal mate, and they could be coming over time, and you may kind of like shift them to the side. But you gotta investigate a little more on people nowadays, a whole lot more than you used to.
Right. Now, Miss Amelia was asking, or just saying his ideology. I'm assuming that to listen to it, and if that can be something attractive about him, that's what I'm assuming she said. I mean, she's asking. And then also, Miss Marissa said, "What is your goals in life?" And I think that's another thing that she would ask, the man. You wouldn't ask what? Okay, why wouldn't you ask?
I wouldn't say it like. See, some of these questions, like she asked, "What are your strengths and weaknesses?" These are like interview questions for like a resume for a job. You gotta be subtle in the way you get folk to open up and talk. Let them lay back on you on a day, laying back, rub his temples. That's how you get them. While they at the weak point. Let them start talking like, yeah, I had a day-to-day, just to act like, I got certain situation. You can make up a phony situation in your life to see how they're going to respond. And then they'll tell you something about something that happened. They're like, why they don't like their mom or why they don't like the baby mama number 3. You got to do it. No, what's your goals in life? What's your strengths and weaknesses? Or I like whipping women ass. Is that what you want to hear? No. You got to lean back and let them talk and smooth. You're almost like a therapist / manipulator. Sometimes you have to, because a lot of people are covering up a lot of these demon lives that they live. He could be nice and sweet. Oh, he's a good guy. He could be the next one getting his booty spanked by another man. So you got to learn and to listen.
Well, that's something else that could be on the resume is your sexuality.
Can I tell you something to you, Miss Christina? Have you heard of DL men?
No. Not that I'm aware
You
of.
don't know that. You don't know that.
Have you heard the term down low men? Like men who actually are gay, but they portray to be straight. That's down low DL.
I mean, not that I'm aware of. Like I said,
No.
Well,
I'm not personally knowing.
She might have had some guys that was already on the DL, and she was like, "Oh, DL Hughley."
No.
No.
But a lot of people won't tell you. Like, you may have some women that never may tell a man because she gonna try to gauge whether he like women who've had relations with other women. You have a lot of men that now have relations with transgenders, even though they look like a woman. They say they're not gay. So you gotta ask certain ways you ask it, because people could be offended when you start asking about their sexuality. I ain't gay. I know, you know what I'm saying. So they'll go.
If he fly off like that, suspect.
You gotta be careful. But you can settle some things, watch some shows. Watch some shows, and then you have light conversation. But it's a way to pull it in, because even he could look the most macho dude, but I'm telling you, a lot of them like to be touched in a special place.
Bruh.
That's true, cuz so y'all need to be watching, even if it's an intense situation, or if he gets upset. That's when a lot of times it starts shining. They be making these moves, whatever, and the moves be like shady as a mug. But anyway, Yummy Gummy said, and this is old school, you need to know if they can swim or drive a stick. Is that important? I think it is. I think it's some importance to that. I'm gonna tell you why.
It's deep.
Say that again.
Go ahead. I was gonna break that down one day, but go ahead. You say.
Break it down. I was
gonna say it's important because, one, a man is going to learn. He's going to take in as much knowledge as he possibly can. That right there should be attractive to a woman. You know what I mean? He's willing to use his hand, use his mind. Then for him to find out, you never know. Like, I'm like one of the ones, and my kids will tell you, Like I'm one of the ones that if something happened, I always got something, and I always make it work some kind of way. You know what I mean? And that women need to pay attention to. If this dude ain't trying to turn a wrench or just something, start putting up the red flags. I mean, the red flags are there. Start paying attention. Now, Miss Marissa said, what is your strengths and weaknesses that she would ask a man?
That's I addressed that one. That's not something you asked right off the bat. And the other one, Nicole Harris says, how you handle conflict. They're gonna give you a nice way until the conflict happens, and they knock your head off.
What about your flaws?
How they know it's a flaw? Some people don't think they have flaws.
That's true.
What you may see as a flaw may not be a flaw to them.
It must be just a way of life.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
Lifestyle.
Yeah. So, what's your future career goals? I guess it depends on your age range. I ain't finna ask nobody at 50 plus what your future is. My future is, I done told you, I bought me a long-term nursing home policy. I'm trying to get my life together for retirement, and I need 2 good knees. I'm gonna need y'all to get up the phone. They really say I need a knee. So listen, I don't worry about, am I gonna get a house with got steps? Or I'm gonna have me one of them 1-level houses? Am I gonna have to pay for me a young little nice little attendant to help me get on off the pot? Listen, it's different things. Do I have all my teeth? Can I purchase my teeth? When I get older, gum somebody. I mean, hey.
Now,
on your age range.
What about putting what you like sexually on there?
See, you done start off already. See, you done put the freak thing. Listen, Miss Christine, don't put that at the forefront. And let me tell you why I don't put that on the forefront of the men in my age group. A lot of them, as I go back to say, what is it called? Your hembe? What is it, Shimmy? I need to purchase your hembies. I need to have that right on my page or picture. I'm gonna take a picture of it with it because most of them ding dongs don't work. A lot of them are diabetical. They have a lot of cardiovascular issues. A lot of health because they eat wrong when they're on the run, picking up the cheesesteak subs on the run and the McDonald's and stuff like that. So you have a lot of men who in the 45 plus range who have a lot of health conditions, which makes the stuff not work all the time.
Yeah, that's something y'all need to find out, and us as men need to find that out as well. You can 5 minutes me all you want. Miss Amelia also said, do you like to travel? I think traveling is important. It really is. And sometimes you don't have to travel so far. Just go different places. See new scenery.
I asked that before.
But that's important.
I said I want to start traveling more now that I can, financially. I don't want. This was a guy. Yeah, I ain't really into traveling. I said, well, what happened? You don't have a passport? He's like, no, I traveled so much when I was in the military. I don't really like to travel. And I said, okay, friend zone or zoned out. Because you already know if I want to go somewhere, he don't want to go. He ain't gonna want to go. So that's not somebody's going to be compatible. Because he was real sour with it, especially if they did, multiple tours or was a career military person. They were stationed at different places. They tired of that kind of situation, or it didn't fit them, or they could have had a bad experience, or probably got some kids. I don't know. So it was just like, yeah, it's not gonna work.
Shout out to Nicole Harris. Thank you for coming through, Nicole Harris. We appreciate you. So, how do you handle conflict?
I addressed that.
But that's important.
But
you got some dudes.
But Creek, you can't jump out and say, Shimmy, how do you handle conflict? Now, am I going to know? Can I use you, Shimmy? Can I use you in my sermon?
Well,
I know Shimmy ain't gonna pull me out the shower and we're gonna go back forward to the beach.
I don't think she was asking the man how does he handle it. I think she was saying, like, when it happens, watch how he handles it.
No, she used it as a question. We talking about questions on the resume, not we foreseeing what was gonna happen. How do you handle conflict? Oh, in the conflict, I get in the corner, I think about it, and I have a calm conversation. Then let's say you did something, he like, you bit, boom. and he knock out. You know what I'm saying? She's the
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a nice man and so and so. Don't ever think that. Because when people get mad enough, no matter how nice you think they are, they might take your head off with it. Trust me.
Now, Nicole Harris also said, "What are your future career goals?" Okay, someone asked that, and then also, Miss Amelia said, "Do you believe in God?"
Mm-mm.
You know what? I'm like, and that's important too. That's very important. But here's the thing: like, I would rather the person show me than them ask for me than for me to
Mm-hmm.
ask them, and for
Because you got to
them
pay
to
for
give me to give them an opportunity to sell themselves to me.
that. Mm-hmm.
I want to see them do it.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? And that's a strong thing for women too. Women need to pay attention. Don't take them for what they say they do, and take them for their actions and who they really are.
You got that right.
Yeah. So, I mean, because there's a lot of great salesmen out here.
You got that right.
So,
A
now,
lot of them selling junk and lemons, just like lemon cars. These cars is a lemon. There's a lot of lemon people out here. Sour lemons at that.
right. So, now, oh, where's the thing at? Let me pull this up. Because I was getting ready to jump into this. And remember, this topic tonight is, are you the kind of woman that a man could love? Right. So my thing that I'm adding to this, right? So men love women who are versatile, practical, and understand daily life. And that would be exactly what I was talking about when I was saying a woman living in her role, knowing what her purpose is here. When we talk about men being on our purpose, that's us being out there hunting, providing, and protecting. We know what we got to do. I know some don't, but for the most part, most men know. So, but women need to know what they have to do. So, so understand, say in a daily life, in this situation, we'll explore qualities men find most appealing in women and why these characteristics are essential for a successful and lasting relationship. So naturally impressive and easygoing is an attractive thing to men coming from women.
I agree.
Would you say that also, Shimmy? Is that attractive to you?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you as a man, give me two things give me three that's attractive to you, coming from a woman.
How poised and peaceful she is. That's the respect and her poise, peace, respect, and just the overall consideration of the relationship. Because it's like, yeah, I need you to think. I mean, yeah, you can think about me. She can think about Shimmy, but I need you to think about the relationship as well. It's just not about Shimmy. Don't worry about just pleasing me. Let's do what's best for the relationship because we're together. It's like, don't be so consumed with Shimmy. Be consumed with us being able to be together, coexist, be productive, prosperity, and be prepared for any type of, I don't know, unpredictable, I don't know, whatever it is. But just always look at the relationship as far as it growing and its adversity that may come before us.
Okay. Appreciate that, Shimmy. Yummy Gummy says, I agree that women need to be more versatile. Do you think that women need to be more versatile, Miss Christina? And I ain't talking about versatile in like different moves and positions and stuff like that. I'm talking about mentally.
Yes.
What can you do to be more versatile, Miss Christina?
I have no clue.
Bruh.
Oh my goodness.
What about you, cuz?
What's the question?
What can you do today, as the person that you are right now, to be more versatile? As far as and that will make those things more attractive to a man that you're interested in.
So
Increase your value.
So definitely don't be overbearing. I had to tone down me. All this fabulous that could kill people sometimes. So how, like we talk about how you act, you gotta listen. I don't try well, I do this and I'm this and it's not about me. I'm listening to the man more, listening and being calm and being that soft era person. But if something should happen, you also can be a backup person. With their needs or something go on, you want to make sure you have the intelligence. You don't want to say, because I know most of the time I'm smarter than the men I deal with and most people, but I can't put that out with everybody because I'm not a know-it-all or show-off. I read a lot. I have a really good conversation with people, but men don't necessarily want you to be that person all the time. He only want me to pull that weapon out when necessary. Like, you smart enough that you so dumb. You know what I mean? Like, you smart enough, you shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Or you smart, you should have did that in front of my friends or my family. So they want you to pull it out. Don't put it out all the time. Oh, wow. I'm this person and I know better than you. So I don't do that. I tone that down. Now I might do that at work.
Can that mean like showing interest, that their interest, like here recently I've been just getting into like history more. And I think a lot of men like history.
Depending on what man and what history.
So y'all be talking about history a lot, Miss Christina?
I didn't say anybody in particular.
But
this is how
you can use it. If you're being a soft and you're doing your womanly roles, you can pull out that history knowledge of something come up that you can have an intelligent conversation if asked. You don't want to be, let's say he invites his friends over, his friend got a lady, wife, whatever. Don't you be the dumbass in the group. You know what I mean? You want to be versatile on politics. You want to be versatile on just worldly things, and I do know some ratchet stuff because people I deal with, you got to know a little ratchet on the other side depending on what they're saying. So I'm well read on one side, but you also got to be versatile on the other side. He take you to one down Bankhead. Don't come up there trying to be intellectual. I'm going to need you to feel hood for a second. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to use a certain intelligence when you're dealing with people. They want you to be able to turn it on when necessary and not overbearing all the time. Like the hot girl red stuff. He don't want that all the time. Now, he might want you to be the hot girl later on in the bedroom. So you got to learn how to turn it on and turn it off.
Now, cuz I'm going to leave you with two things. I just gotta make one step, but I'm gonna leave you with two things to talk about while I'll take this quick run and come right back. Now, Nicole,
this is not work for the bathroom break.
Bruh.
They take that your MBs or whatever that's called. Get out your system.
So Nicole Harris said, "Be your own person and don't pretend you are someone you are not." That's one. And then
okay, go do your thing. I can read this. What you want me to ask? I got something I can read off, but go ahead. Go do your.
And also Yummy Gummies. So give me a second.
Take your Beano.
What the hell going on? Let me see. Yummy Gummy. I think that versatility is more have a woman that can go from playing in the mud and riding motorcycles to hanging out at home and watch a movie to going to a black tie affair to put on 7-course meal. How y'all feel about that one? How you feel about that, Shims? You want a versatile woman? Like, I know you like the dirt bike part. Go ahead.
Well, you need that. I mean, that's what keeps it interesting. That's what keeps it manageable. It's not all one sided. It's not all dull and boring. You get from one end of the spectrum to the other. You get your hands dirty. You sling mud on each other. Then you get dressed later on. You wash up, get dressed later on. You go have a fabulous dinner at a fancy restaurant. That's the excitement. That's the thrill of a relationship. And the next morning you go to church, come back from church, watch the game, go to work Monday morning. I mean, it's so many things to do out there that men, the average man, me, I know, I want mine. I need her to be versatile because if she's not versatile, it's a problem. I don't care how good she look, how good she can cook. I need her to be able to go from one end of the spectrum to the other. That's so important.
Mm. Do you feel like you versatile, Miss Christina?
I believe so.
And how do you think so?
I mean, I can be in the house or I can go to.
Can you drive a stick? Can you drive a
I
stick?
already know the answer to that. I don't drive at all.
I can't drive no sticks. I
I
like big
can
trucks
swim,
and big
though.
things. You can do what?
I can swim.
Oh, God, that said smoke. Okay. I was like, smoke. Okay. Yeah, I mean, also say I think everyone is missing what versatility means. And then Miss Marissa said, "Do you accept children from previous relationship?" That's a good question to ask.
Well, if they don't, then they're going to be in the friend zone.
They might not be friends, or they might be going to hell. What things are you willing to accept or not accept? Now, that's an open-ended question, Miss Nicole. Can you break it down a little bit more? I could drive a stick. All right, Miss Amelia. Can you drive a stick? Depending on what kind of stick you're talking about.
We ain't talking about riding sticks.
But
I'm gonna drive.
I mean, and Miss Marissa, go back to your question. If they say no about your children, how are you going to feel about if they have children? Because about accepting children.
Well, at this age,
like I said, I don't particularly want to date with nobody no school age children. I really don't. That's a preference. Because I ain't fit to go to no games and school supplies and all that stuff. That's just my preference. So,
you want to read this other one from Yummy Gummy?
Let me see. I'm going to go on the side because I could drive a stick. I can swim. I can roll motorcycles. I also can dress up and be a lady. I could also cook a 7-course meal. I can be versatile. I could be versatile and think that every man needs. Okay, somewhere. Okay, be everything a man needs. Okay, I had to add in the grammar. All right,
Now,
that's good.
All right, so check this out.
Check it out.
Competent and domestic women.
Oh, Lord.
In today's bustling world, you often see handsome, successful men with women who may not have striking looks. Similarly, attractive women might be with men who seems ordinary. In a man's perspective, what matters most is compatibility in their own lives and not just material wealth. Can you agree with that, Shimmy, or disagree?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
Okay. Yeah, because
so what you're saying is the fact that men don't worry about eye candy solely anymore because the eye candy may be so difficult, and they'll just take an average looking woman or below average looking woman that has a good personality, and who's poised and who's appreciative and who's peaceful. He'll deal with that instead of eye candy who's raised in hell.
Right. That woman, the other one, will win because
all day long.
Peace is priceless to a man. You know what I mean? And the respect and all that stuff. Nobody and I know a lot of women has had that time in their life where, they were like that. They wanted the latest this, the latest that, and wanted the guy to have all this money and this, that, and the third. that's fine. That's just a chapter of your life. But then you grow out of it. Same thing with men. Men wanted this, like y'all said, arm candy, trophy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then you grow out of it. You grow out of it. That stuff don't matter no more. You want peace.
Yeah, but that don't mean she needs to stop caring either.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I mean, she
I-
definitely, because the man
Yeah,
need to,
yeah.
keep up on this game too.
Yeah, I still need you to still look in the mirror and face it and deal with it. But at the same time, you don't have to. It's about a balance. You can give me a woman that's not she can be a 5, but with the peace, the poise, the contribution to the relationship, the overall. Give me that balance, and we good.
I agree with that. So let me ask you this, because I asked this before. I remember even asking Shimmy this. The type of man that you wanted in your 20s, is that still the same type of man you want right now?
Hell no. I was married in my 20s. No. Hell no. Hell no. I shouldn't got married the first time. Hell no.
So what type of things that you want in a man when you were in your 20s versus now you being a half a hundred?
I didn't think about what I wanted in my 20s because I didn't know all this intellectual property that we talking about. Didn't know anything about that. I married my baby daddy. See the expression on my face. I was so happy. So now, as I've gotten older, that same type of adage about being married is not on the forefront of my mind. I'm trying to do my health and wealth thing, my health trying to be wealth. So I'm not a person who have time for big time wasters. People like to waste your time a lot, and I don't have a lot of time to give for foolishness. Now I can make time for, things that are going to be great, but you have to. I don't wear a watch to tell time. I wear a watch to let people understand, no, don't waste my time. I don't care if it's work, my social groups. I'm on a time schedule for everything. I need naps. I need my self-care, get my nails done today. I plan my time. My time is valuable. And if I'm going to put somebody in my life, you got to be worthwhile for me to spend my time. Because I can sit home and watch Good Times and be all right. Trust and believe I can. But some people will go and just date and let's meet at the happy hour spot and go out and eat. I'm like, I could be home taking the essay. I could be doing something else. And it was like a waste of time. I want quality people in my life, no matter whether it's friends, family, anybody I deal with. It has to be quality people because I don't have time for junk. I've done that 50 plus years of the junk factor. Quality people. My circle's so small, you can't even see the dot. So it's about quality. It ain't about quantity. Back in the day when I was hot girl summer, it was about quantity. Now it's about quality of people. Who's going to be there for the long term and people I can rely on. If I can't rely on you in some type of situation, it's not about using because hopefully I'm in somebody's group is a reliable person that they need to reach out for a certain reason. I like those type of people. And you have to understand and you have to put yourself at a value or people will devalue you if you allow it. So if you don't come in with a value of who you are, people will devalue and you'll be in the trash. Amen.
I agree, cuz. I agree. Nicole Harris also said, what things are you willing to accept and not? Right? That question, that's one of those ones that you I don't want to say wait and see, but you have to experience. Yeah. So also Nicole Harris said, I want to know if I'm dating someone, do they respect their parents?
You'll see that too.
Yeah, that's one you definitely want to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? I even talked to my kids about that all the time. Check out the parents. Check out the parents. That's just like when people go and buy pit bulls, guys that like pit bulls. They want to see who the parents is if they can.
I mean, ain't your dogs pit bulls, Katana and Snoops? Are they pit
Yeah.
bulls?
Yeah.
You got Shimmy Perk about the pit bulls. Don't talk about
I'm
his
about
baby.
I'm about to get defensive.
Yeah, I
Let
saw
sleeping
that.
look, let sleeping dogs fly.
Right. But you see what I'm saying, right? A lot of times they want to see where where did that dog come from? The breed, or is it champion breed that they came from, or whatever. So
And also to
same thing
piggyback
with
off what
humans.
Creek said, as far as trying to check out the parents. Now, some of us of the age that the parents are dead or they real old.
Right.
You gotta check out the other family members. If they have siblings, their children. Say they got adult children, teenage, they bad as hell. What happened to their child bad? Their children. So you may not be able to do the parents, but look at their family and friends around them.
I tell you another thing. I'm sorry to interrupt. I mean this may sound crazy, but this is Shimmy talking. Y'all know I'm kind of weird, but I always try to look at how a female I'm dating, how she treats her boss, how she treats her, her supervisor, because he's leading or she's leading. So I try to see how much respect, how much she come home and talk about him like a dog, or she respects him, don't have no problem with him or nothing like that. So that I kind of gauge that, like, okay, she don't like him. Why don't she like him? Because I mean, you can always quit the job. You can always do better. He shouldn't have to say nothing to you. But I always look at that, how they treat how they treat their boss and how they feel like they're being treated at work. Because that's just important. I mean, it's like that adversity, is I'm wondering how you're going to deal with that eventually when the adversity comes to us. So I kind of look at that too. I'm like, when I've dated in the past and girls come home talking about their boss, and I'm looking at them like, so what are you saying about me when you're around your friends? You may be smiling with me and everything, giggling with me, but when you're with your friends, you may be talking about me like you talk about your boss.
Well, you have to. Hopefully, she's keeping boundaries. Like I may loosely talk about my supervisors, but I'm not going to talk about some things I see as maybe some flaws in my man with my friends or people. So, because I can talk about my boss's child, that'd be a whole nother situation. I don't even have that much strength. That's why I need a nap after work, because it's been so much tomfoolery. Yeah, I had a lot of tomfoolery there. I need a drink and a nap. I ain't drink because I'm on this weight loss kick. But yeah.
Well, Nicole
the respect
Harris.
factor, being open to that respect factor, you have to gauge it. Just like women telling their homegirls about their man's sex game, or their boys telling, the guys telling their homeboys about his woman's sex game. Let's say they start off with just dating, and let's say you want to marry her now. Creep know about Shimmy girl sex game. Like certain things you should keep to yourself, especially if you've grown out here in the world. You shouldn't be all doing all that.
That's true. That's true. Nicole Harris said, I would do the whole investigation and do a background check.
You better.
Why she better?
Listen, that background check done save your cousin.
For real?
I may not be here if I ain't do the fact check on some people.
Mm-hmm.
Get to know that last name. I'm like, well, what's your sign? Because I don't sign. You're a Pisces. You be like, Pisces people. Look, the 2 sign. Pisces. Oh my gosh, when your birthday? They say, oh, it's so. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta remember that, making it think it's gonna be long term. Ain't really. You 51, okay. You was born in 73, okay. Your birthday, you're 12. Oh, okay.
And you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I know
better.
you be
You better.
She
You
had them
betcha.
keys
You
clackling
can
in
find a
5 minutes.
baby mama name. You can find out how much child support they pay monthly. You can find out the child name online. You can see all the address they might have had. Do they got DUIs? Is it criminal? Is they got bad? Listen, I can all the people investigate. Listen, you better. Okay, listen, and don't invite everybody to your house, including co-workers. It depends on people or on family members. They on the spot too. And everybody don't know where they're living. Nope. No, ma'am. No. You gotta be
So
selective nowadays.
Miss Nicole Harris also said, please pay attention to the red flags.
No, we in love Miss Nicole. He's so fine. I'm a forget he was twerking while he was fixing the food at the
The
counter.
dude was twerking.
I'm just saying, he might start twerking. You better pay attention.
Now, let's say like these guys that you all are talking about, right? With him, if he's romantic, is that a plus?
That's a plus.
Okay.
That's a plus.
What is he? Give me 3 things that you could look at, or that you would like to see in men for them to be romantic.
What you mean? Like things they might do?
That you would like to see. You know what I'm saying?
Like thoughtful things. Like, oh, I have a favorite flower. I have like 3 favorite flowers. Or you buy it out of the blue, or something particular I like to eat. It could be the small things like, well, he planned a trip to Tahiti. I'm not talking about that. That we can build that up later when I feel like getting my information so you can put on the ticket for the airline. Right now, you ain't getting all that information. That's personal. But the small thing, oh, I thought about you today, and hey, I went past, I don't know, the taffy shop or something. Just little small things, or oh, hey, what's your schedule like on Saturday? And I'm like, oh, well, yada, yada, yada. Hey, let's go down to the beach and blase, blah, 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 and just make a day of it. Just, planning little trips and road thing. I was happy and content when I dated a guy and we was going somewhere with a purpose, but he made a special mix of songs that I like. And so while we were traveling to our destination, we were seeing these old school 80s and 90s songs and just cracking up, like remembering old times when the music was really good. So we had, that's how we made our connection. He and I are the same age group. So, you had that connection in those moments. That's how you get to know people and what they like. And just having conversation while we're on those long drives or drives at night. Like, even if you're driving to go to, maybe go get a drink or a little happy appetizer late, something, as long as I know I go out late when I know I'm with a confident man that's going to protect me. I ain't going outside for everybody at night. No. Nope.
Right.
Mm-mm.
So the 3 things, cuz
I told you in paragraph form.
Okay, but dumb it down for some of us. Dumb it down for me.
Lord. Just finding things that I like, but it may make him remember me because he's thinking of me during the day. I like consistency. You thinking about places I may like to go and not just things you like to do, being considerate. And also, I know you ain't gonna like this one, being emotionally available. Just checking on me how my day going, because I work high stress job where at any moment soon, early in the morning, it's getting the cracking at work. So just, checking on my mental health and wellness to make sure I'm be all right to give you all this fineness later on.
Okay. Yummy Gummy said romance is always a plus. And the small things a man remembers is the best things, and vice versa. Let's take a little read on this. Romantic men are often captivating to women. They dance, sing, and have the power to touch hearts. Adding a touch of romance to a dull life can enhance the love between partners and bring joy to a marriage. However, it's essential to balance romance and not overdo it. Have you ever had a guy that overdid romance, like you doing the most? You doing too much?
No, it's never enough, darling. Because most of the time it's calculating and playing. You know, because they also feel like if they're doing something romantic, that brings a better energy to connect you all with your chemistry. He can find out, well, she didn't like that time. I'm gonna try to step my game up the next time, you know, and maybe do something. Because I may say, oh, you know, but I'm like, oh, okay, well, next time I'm gonna find a place that you like or something that's not gonna give you food out. You know, just say next time, so you know they're gonna plan something in the future that you have a future with this person, and they are at some point. Although he's a leader, he's being considerate, like of making me feel special that I'm the one. Whatever one I am for that particular day or whatever.
Okay. Now, could this be also attractive? A career-oriented man.
Why wouldn't it be attractive? You getting that money? I mean, because life ain't cheap. Or you spending your downtime. I'd rather for a man to be overly busy and he's taking care of business, he's working, and we at the playing versus you sitting home playing the Nintendo, whatever game system y'all men play, and twiddling your thumbs when it's things you want in life, but you can't do it by sitting on your tail. You may have to work that second job. Say you want to get something done to your house or you want to plan for a big trip. It's ways besides you talking about you gonna play a lottery scratch off, to go get some money. Men who not busy with that idle time, you got too much room for foolishness.
Hold on, cuz.
Even if that time is their hobbies and then they go to work, like guy used to he taught me how, well, not my dad originally taught me how to shoot pool, but I was rusty, go shoot pool. He said, well, I'm going to shoot pool with the boys in like a little pool club, or, somebody like y'all got the hobbies with the dirt bike and then the 360 drone camera, stuff like that. People investing in that on a little motorcycle and stuff, dirt bike, so they got the little hobby. Okay, I'm not agitating you. You go do you, because I'm probably going to be asleep anyway or working my job while you doing your business. So when we not working and you not busy, we can have our time together. So while you busy, I'm busy.
You're supposed to be watching. You're supposed to be watching the race and all that stuff. You can't be doing that.
I don't be out there heat. I got high blood pressures. I can't be in the sun all this fineness. You're going to have to get me umbrellas and some ice water. I can't be out there all the time. I need ice water and the umbrellas.
Oh, okay.
But like, let's go kart. I'm a girl. I'm a Tom. Well, I'm a Tom, but I hung with you. So I do the go kart ride and stuff. I ain't jumping off nothing like that. But I like the gun range and the little go karts and stuff like that.
Let me ask you this, cuz, and it's also in the comment section. Please engage in the comment section. And if y'all new and haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe right now. We really appreciate y'all presence and just being here with us each week. We really appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video, or like this live stream rather. Now, what about practical men? Is a practical man?
Give me an example so you can tell the audience what practicality means.
I'll tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read this thing. These men are the most common in marriage. They tend to be content with their current situation and share household responsibilities equally with their wives. Marrying such a man comes with its own set of challenges.
And do they say what the challenges are?
Well, in conclusion, there isn't an ideal type of man for women to marry. The key is a man's willingness to invest in the relationship support his partner, and be a lifelong companion, regardless of a man's type of a woman is willing to marry him. He is committed and caring and values the relationship above all.
That's good. That's wonderful. That's a good thing.
So
He's so
you
valued.
you appreciate a practical man.
At my age, yeah. At this point,
What would you
What Creed,
consider?
what Creed is trying to say, he's exceptional.
who Creed is exceptional.
Yeah, Creed is trying to say that he's implying that he's not a practical man. He's exceptional.
Nah.
He's of the elite.
Yeah, he's not gonna share no responsibilities and duties.
Extraordinary gentleman. Extraordinary gentleman.
So why you say that, cuz?
What about
I'm not
you?
gonna share. Yeah.
You ain't. You not.
So is that good or bad?
It depends on who want to deal with Creed.
Okay.
Shit,
So
all the
so
millions
deal
of
with
people
me.
can watch, they know what Creed about. Good luck you want to deal with Creed. If that's the type of lifestyle you want, then girl, I don't know about no wedding. I don't know about having no wedding, but we'll see you at the family barbecue or something. I don't know about no wedding. Listen.
So let me ask you this, cuz. So you saying that I won't share some of the duties or whatever?
You might, paying the bills, cutting the grass, make sure the house is maintained far as like it ain't falling down. Yeah, that type of stuff. Yes, sir. See the kind of things I put you in, the leadership things.
I mean, I ain't even gonna argue with you, cuz. I mean, I agree, like, but I wouldn't want the woman to be dealing with manly type of things anyway. You know what I'm saying? How would you keep her in her feminine, having her do manly things? But sometimes some women go and do these manly things. I mean, but
Because they want to.
Yeah,
They want to.
I ain't finna. Listen. I ain't going up under the sink with no wrench to do nothing. Listen, I don't even want to carry my purse up the steps half the time. Nope. Or hanging stuff. I don't. Nope.
Right.
Come put this TV together. Put on. I made direct where I want my TV. You know, the directional thing. But that. Oh no, I can't carry that. That's too much.
Now
you gotta put in like that.
Right. Now, Master Self Love Inside channel asks, how many people on the panel are in a current relationship or desire one? Does this podcast offer insight that supports your journey of a self-discovery and helps you attract your ideal partner? I'm going to say this podcast here does a little bit of everything. We could be talking about whatever, and we're open to talking about whatever. You know what I'm saying? So there's some very good advice that come through here. Sometimes we teach something, sometimes we learn something. So, having or receiving that insight in the best way to hear, I feel, is that just ask the question like you did, and then that can be a conversation that we can have. So there are people that come on here that are, of course, in relationships, and I'm sure they don't mind speaking about some of it and also helping or sharing their experiences in reference to their relationship sometimes.
We have a married couple, Amber and brother-in-law. They are married.
Right.
They're one of our biggest supporters, and they're a married couple. Cousin, what was she? Lesky? What's her thing? Lesky.
Yep.
He's a married individual. So, and Yummy Gummy, I think she's married.
So now here is, hold on one second. Now men love women who, now this is a question. What do you think? I'm gonna ask it like this. Men love women that do what, or is like this, or And I'm gonna give you. Can you tell me two things, and you tell me two things, and y'all let me know in the comment section as well. Men love women that do what, or they're this way. Let us know in the comment section. I want to hear from my cousin, and I want to hear from Shimmy to let me before I read this. Men love women who.
What's the second part so I can fill in my blank in my mind?
If I have to say the second, I'm gonna be answering one of the questions.
No. Men like women who are right.
Yes. Who are and who do this.
Who are in their feminine and act accordingly.
Amen.
What about you, Shimmy? Men love women who. Thank you so much for liking the live, Savage Wifey. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Shimmy. Men love women who.
Honest and committed.
Okay.
That's a good one, Shim. That's a good one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna read it. Men love women who showcase a well-rounded self, not just aiming to please.
Do you think that's true?
In a sense, it is, but I think it's if we had to balance it out, I think men love more well-rounded.
Well-rounded.
Yeah, and you know, and that not just aiming to please, sometimes could be a problem. Because
I'll give you a prime example.
Go ahead.
If she likes sports, we good. Oh, she watch football. I'm not gonna say who I dated, who I was with that loved sports. Man, that was amazing. That was the gift from God. She didn't like LeBron. I love LeBron. She was okay with Kobe. Kobe's my favorite basketball player. She didn't like Aaron Rodgers. I love Aaron Rodgers. So we had the sports thing down pat. Then we had the cooking thing down pat. I did most of the cooking. She didn't. We had animals together. I mean, you know, we both like animals. So that well-roundedness, even through the bickering back and forth, you always had something that you can hold on to that kept you guys close anyway. And that's important.
Mm.
It is. And that's what I was saying too. Even if she didn't like sports, but if she supported you while watching your sports, it's
better she like them because
it is better. Go ahead. Y'all can dialogue back and forth about it. I get it.
Well, here's the thing. See, if she likes it, which my girlfriend did, so we just take off and go to $3 Cafe, go to Hooters, watch the game. She like animals, so we go to the pet store together. She like whatever, so we were able to do so many things together. We were able to do so many things together. That well-roundedness is so important. Like I said, amongst the little bickering back and forth every now and then, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. Imagine when football season is over, when basketball season is over with, and it's raining outside or something, then it can be stale. But for the most part, that well-roundedness, that's key, because you have something, a common ground that you can hold on to and always celebrate and enjoy with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, my brother. I agree. Goldie said, I asked on the panel, I know Janine and Leslie are married. And then maybe I didn't ask the question correctly. If you find a different way to answer it, or because we want to answer your question, Goldie, for sure. So definitely have at it.
She wanna know if you're single.
If y'all, I guess this panel, not the audience panel, but I guess this panel, the three of us, are we? What's our relationship statuses?
I'm single. I can't afford no girlfriend.
Why you can't afford no girlfriend? That be crazy. Why you can't?
I got 2 dogs.
Oh God. Here we go.
Bruh.
We're gonna go to the other one.
Chris,
Men love
Chris
women.
sure didn't
who-
answer the question, did he, Shammy?
He
Skip over that
keep dodging.
That
He keep dodging.
you know?
He dodging that bullet. I can't see him. It's an enigma over there. That's not even creep right now. That's an enigma. He dodging it. I don't know why he dodged. Master of Self-Love Goldie. Crete is single, but Crete struggles with time management. Crete struggles with organizing himself as far as being 3 places at one time. Crete is so busy, so you have to be with him while he's selling bikes. You have to be on the back of the dirt bike with Crete. You got to be in the tent with Crete. You have to be in the studio with Crete. You got to be where Crete is at. You got to be all in. Not no 50-50. Yeah, you got to be all in the treehouse. When he in the treehouse. Yeah, when he in the treehouse. Be all in.
We know your business.
Y'all
At the Waffle House. Meet him at the Waffle House.
Oh my goodness.
Dang, y'all
I
nosy.
think scared in the Waffle House. I ain't a Waffle House.
You don't like the Waffle House?
Good God, no. Not down y'all in? Oh, dude. Oh,
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I like Cracker Barrel better.
I do. I love Cracker Barrel. Oh my God, I just want that.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel is better, but I
have a gun, a black belt, and a Colonel back and go some of them Waffle Houses. They rough around the edges, boy.
I had my chocolate chip waffle last night in my age. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie.
I already knew.
With my peoples. And Yummy Gummy said, man like women who offer them peace and stay in their feminine. That's very true. Because one thing I can't stand is some masculine woman. I don't give it the time of day. Now, also, men love women who can think for themselves and continue to grow.
They can think for themselves, but you the leader. You don't want them thinking about when it's y'all stuff.
Well, that was something I was reading. Now, also, men love women who understand men's desires and become an essential part of their lives. You have a problem with that, cousin?
You should be.
Okay.
If not, then what's the point?
So to answer the question of what kind of women men love, it's those who can be themselves, remain interested, and understand their partner's needs. These women are the ones who stand out and are cherished by men, regardless of their type. A lot of times, I'm telling y'all, it's not, and it kills me to see how many women that don't get it. But what they do get is BBLs. They get all this other stuff. That is vanity. That to a real man, that means nothing. And in fact, it's making other men look at you in the wrong way. What do you want? Let me ask you a question, because when a man looks at you, and if he's interested, if a man looks at you, what do you want the first thing him to think about you?
That I'm classy.
Okay. Now
I'm not going outside. Well, of course, I don't need no BBL, but I'm not of the hoochie wear. Even at work, some of the women and stuff they wear to work, I'm like, why did you decide to wear something you would wear to the gym or to the Walmarts, and you're in a professional environment? And we were talking about this on the management team. I said I would never promote that person any higher because you have not shown me that you are a professional person. Same thing in real life. Certain age, you shouldn't still want me to be wearing a certain outfit. I don't need to do that for me to look good or turn an eye. Just my aura alone. You wear your nice little stuff. You want a classy woman. You got all that other stuff going on. I'm thinking about the BBLs, and especially it's a lot of older women getting BBLs. Like, if you sit on your hiney all day, it's going to spread or leak. So if you have a
That's
sit down
crazy.
job, it's going to flatten out and you're going to deflate whatever going on. And 2, butts stink, no matter whether they're small or big. You got to adjust to the bigness of the booty. And then
Right.
what is all that for? I don't understand. What does getting a bigger hiney do for the world? I mean, what for me?
Nothing. It's
I don't understand
useless.
where they came all of a sudden.
Worthless.
Big butts.
They're gonna take a
Now,
lot of baby powder.
Right. In
But
case
think
y'all
about
don't
it.
know,
But think
Jimmy is
about
the
the
baby
women
powder
you
king.
see. Just think about the women you see on social media and some part in real life that's getting these BBLs in their 40s. They ain't not far from nursing home and retirement age. It ain't like you out here when you're 20 get a BBL and you're flaunting and you got a good 20 years. What are you gonna do when that thing start draining and causing medical issues?
Yeah, that's all insecurity. Like, don't even do that. Find yourself a man that's going to accept you for who you are right then and there, right now. That's what you got to do. You can't be going and get all this chemical and just all this stuff. It's just stupid. I was going to say this, but Goldie said, my bad. Goldie said, Shimmy, I've been knowing Crete Bird, and I told you those are people who knew me as a young kid. But Shimmy, I've been knowing Crete Bird since he was about 5 years old. I wasn't asking his status, and I know his status. I'm married, and my husband is sitting here watching this with me. Tell him we said what's up, and one day we would love to have y'all come on, Goldie. We would love to have y'all come on. And in fact, I want to have a couples day coming up soon, actually. So if who's ever listening, please round it up and y'all come on. We can share experiences and stories and stuff like that. So
people can bring their significant others on. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. What you trying? So anyway, my cousin is a smart mouth. So anyway,
my business.
So anyway, but yes, that Goldie has been a friend of the family for the longest time, long time. And so, and that's what I was mentioning earlier when we first started. It's a blessing to have family and friends that are like family come through and be on the show and participate in the show. So, and then also make sure y'all, like I said, subscribe to the channel and like the video. And also my cousin, Living Life with Spice channel. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to her channel as well, Living Life with Spice. And also, like I said, Mastering Self-Love Inside, Goldie's channel. Make sure y'all do that as well. And it was such a blessing again just to be here today. And we're about to get up out of here. And I need to go to Waffle House again.
Like I said, you got your outfit on for the Waffle House cruise.
Yeah.
The
Chocolate chip.
Big B and them behind on the grill, Shimmy gonna roll up on them, make a special little chocolate chip, little extra Big B and them at the Waffle House.
And shout out to everybody on TikTok. We're trying to build a TikTok up. So if y'all can like the video, it would be great help. And then I'm gonna have it so that y'all can join all in one, the real show that's on YouTube. We're gonna have everything on here all at once. All right.
Yeah,
so and we have the Brutally Honest Rap Show that comes on every Wednesday. And what we do is we review new artist music and we'll let them know if it's dope or if it's trash. So it's a good show for you guys to come on to. And also we interview dope artists. So we had some dope artists the other day, actually. So make sure you always stay tuned. And then on Fridays, we do this. We have the relationship podcast. So, and we talk about some good things here. So, now, cuz, what you got going on tonight?
Tonight? Go to bed.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
That half 100, something else, ain't it?
Listen, I just
Remember,
woke up when y'all came on. I said, Lord, what time is it?
remember when you used to be talking about I'm going to the underground on the after hours?
Oh no, I ain't going to. My mom didn't want to let me out the house. Your aunt wouldn't let me out the house, child.
You want to try and let you up the hill?
I mean, I was out, but you better stay out. Don't talk about you leaving out at 12. They lock that door, you won't be able to get in. My parents ain't play that crap. She don't care if you was 18 and over or not. She's still like that. You ain't here certain time that door locked. Shoot.
I'm gonna be out here myself. Like I'm tired. I had a long week, busy week. I'm tired, but I always have enough energy to meet up with you guys. It's like I told you, it's a blessing. You know what I mean? So now, like I said, Wednesday, come see us we might have a double show again, which starts at 9 here on Street Tactics Media. So if y'all can come over and make sure that y'all subscribe. But 9, we'll have an artist, and then 10, we'll have an artist. And like I said, then we'll go in on reviewing new artist music. It's one of the dopest shows up and coming. So, just make sure y'all stay tuned, and we're going to keep working. We're going to keep grinding. And then y'all going to see my cousin in this mansion because she didn't grind so hard with me. Jimmy going to be in the mansion.
Don't give me no mansion. Give me something with one level so I can roll my little wheelchair down the thing.
Hey, you know what though? I'm gonna go get one of those little buildable houses. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Down.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. Yeah, I don't need no,
I don't want a whole bunch of housework. I don't want all that grass. I don't feel like I did that when I was in my young married years. All that. They kill that doors with the grass and all this stuff they got to cut. And I don't want to do all that. I want to go to the 55 and older community and play pinochle with the old people and go on bus trips. I don't want to do all that stuff there. I'm tired. Work is enough. Work is enough. If anybody work for the man, work is enough. If you ain't an independent business owner working for the man, it will make you need a nap and a beer. Because I'm trying to tell you, the day was the day. Please be careful. People out here, COVID is real. Monkeypox is shutting down the school systems, and
I saw that.
They're going back to virtual. My school system, COVID, everybody come coughing. A little boy coughed about that. Oh God. Trauma is real. A lot of children having trauma. A lot of adults. We having the monkeypox. What is it called? Hand, foot, mouth disease with these spots that look like warts. Pinworm diseases and norovirus is out. So I do the public health service information for my employers because Black people got more than one job. So I keep the statistics and the latest data. Please start wearing your mask again. The variants of Omicron, even though some people don't believe in COVID, whatever they got, but you think it's COVID or not, cooties. Please wear a mask. It's getting to be really bad. Respiratory, and a lot of people had long-term COVID with the cough, and they're infecting a lot of their family members and other people as well. Also, if you also look at the statistics, this is still relation of the new STD rate, it is out of control. I don't know what happened over the summer, but look at the news. If you Google Houston, they gave up like 17,000 people in 1 week came up with HIV. You got COVID, you better wear that mask. The syphilis rate, remember syphilis, we talked about the Tuskegee Project. Well, guess what? It's up and rare, and I didn't even know it was out here like that. So please protect yourself. They also talk about Atlanta, Georgia. They talk about Houston. South Carolina had a high HIV rate. Certain areas in Memphis, so especially the South, when we are Southerners, we live in the South. So please be careful no matter where you at. Watch out. It's a lot going on. That's why I said don't be just out here willy-nilly. And you gotta be careful out here because it's a lot. And this is pertaining to dating inside hustles because a lot of married people be having side pieces. Please be careful because a lot of married people are infecting their partners. They said that was the new high rate. Not just single people, married or people that are in committed relationships. stepping out and then giving their partner. So it's not just the single folk up out here on the panel. It's some of y'all married folks. So please be careful. Please be informed and get y'all some business so y'all can stay out of ours.
That's what I'm talking about, cuz. Thank you. You always doing something brilliant and putting it out there.
I got to crack my COVID numbers tomorrow. I got work to do tomorrow, so I'm working from home.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lordy.
Well, we are out, and you know what, cuz? Hold up. Real quick. You want to zip through the shout outs real quick?
Master of Self-Love, Goldie, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Yummy Gummy. Miss Christina, who was on the panel. Miss Leslie H., who was on the panel earlier. Thank you so much, Shimmy, for coming through. We ain't see your little dog tonight, but we still see your fish. Thank you, Miss Marissa Nicole Harris. Thank you, brother-in-law. Thank you, Miss Emilia's. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, big cousin Leslie. Come on, man. Tasha Baker. Michael Mass. I guess that's his whole name. Oh, Lord. Now, which one is that, Shimmy?
Snoopy.
That's Snoopy because it's white. Okay. My favorite character. Oh, bless his heart. Oh, bless her. Oh.
Snoopy was sweet.
I understand Snoopy. So was I. I get it. So let me get on up. Thank you, brother-in-law, for coming in. Thank you, Nate from Upstate. Tiff Trey for coming in as well. Oh, bless her heart. I said her. She was at the bottom. I'm at the top. So thank you for also the Facebook followers and viewers as well for coming in on all the social media platforms. So have a wonderful weekend. Please be careful. Get some of the sunshine and enjoy yourself. And please be safe till we see you next time on Street Tactics Media, whether it's the Brutally Honest Rap Show or Conversation with Crete and everybody.
Hercules. Thank y'all. We go ahead and sign out and everything. And y'all might see us in the middle of the week. My cousin, she's gonna be there on Monday. We're gonna start the Monday show again.
Ain't no middle of the week. That's the beginning of the week.
Hey,
I'm really angry.
Creed, what happened last week, Creed? What happened last Friday? Yes, sir.
You're listening like a mug. I'm trying to remember what happened.
There was no show.
Nothing.
Because you had people inboxing me, did Creed have a show? And I just said, did you see a show?
Nothing happened.
And
but it was something. It was something.
You went dirt biking. You were dirt biking with the drone.
Yeah, you was in a tent with all your tools, huh?
Yeah.
yeah. Using all your tools in the tent.
That's like going to work and your boss ain't give you notice that it was no work day.
Yeah.
I know. I got to do better, right, Donna? Cuz
you said
last Friday. Yeah.
Last Friday I was ready. No, ask me about the I'm angry.
I had on a suit. I had on a tuxedo last Friday. I was waiting.
For real?
Yeah.
Nah, he was ready to come on and show and prove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was like, hey, the broken clock is back. Let's go. Dang. And guess what? I'm all dressed up and no show to go.
Hey, my bad.
Won't be the first or the last, Shimmy.
Hey, my bad.
It won't be the last time, Shimmy. Get yourself together.
Anyway, we're out, everyone. Thank y'all.
All right, y'all have a good one.